Hello! Hi! This is Maribel ng Maribel Loves Accounting Facebook page. Today, magsagot naman tayo ng isang maikling exercise about sa paano ba kino-compute ang revenue, operating expenses, and gross profit using cash basis of accounting at accrual basis of accounting. So, sa cash basis of accounting, basta naka-receive ka ng cash, kahit hindi mo pa na-provide yung service, ay dapat mo na itong i-record as revenue. Ganon din sa expenses. Basta nakabayad ka na, kahit hindi mo pa na-incur yung expense na kaagad ito. Samantalang sa accrual basis of accounting naman, basta nag-provide ka ng service, bayad man o hindi, ito ay revenue na. Ganon din ang expenses. Basta na-incur mo yung expenses kahit hindi mo pa bayad or bayad mo na, i-record mo na rin ito as expense. So, tingnan natin. So, ang requirement ng problem ay i-calculate natin yung revenue, operating expenses as gross profit for 2024 and 2025 using cash basis at using accrual basis of accounting. So, sa cash basis, 2024, hanapin natin yung revenue, hanapin natin yung expenses, at hanapin natin yung gross profit. Tapos, ganun din sa 2024 na accrual basis. Okay? Tapos, 2025 na cash basis at 2025 na accrual basis. Okay. So, sa 2024 muna. Yung cash na nakolekta mo during the year, so yan ay revenue na. Okay? Cash basis tayo ha, 2024. Accounts receivable during the year, yung year end na balance na accounts receivable mo, hindi mo pa yan pwedeng i-recognize as revenue kasi hindi yan cash. Cash collected from customers for services provided on account from the previous year, 0 noong 2024 kasi simula pa lang yan ng operation noong 2024. Cash, number 4, cash collected from customer for services to be provided for the following year. So, nakapa-receive ka na ng cash kahit hindi mo pa na-provide yung service, revenue na yan. Services provided to customers who had paid cash in advance the previous year. So, dahil wala pa naman, 0 yan kasi simula pa lang yan. Cash paid for operating expenses incurred during the year o expense na agad kasi nag-cash ka na naglabas ka na ng cash. Accounts payable at year-end for operating expenses incurred on account during the year, hindi pa rin expense kasi wala namang cash na nilabas. Cash paid to creditors for operating expenses incurred in the account during the previous year. Walang previous year kasi simula pa lang niya. So, ang total ng revenue ay magkano yan? 50,250 plus 4,580. So, meron tayong revenue na 54,830. Tapos, yung expenses naman ay 17,380. So, meron tayong gross profit na 37,450. Sa 2024 cash basis of accounting. So, doon naman tayo sa 2024 accrual basis of accounting. Siyempre, yung cash collected during the year, ito ay revenue na yan. Okay? Accounts receivable at year-end for services provided on account during the year. Basta na-provide mo na yung service, revenue na yan. Cash collected from customers, 0 naman yan. Cash collected from customers for services to be provided the following year, hindi pa yan revenue. Kasi yan ay hindi mo pa na-provide. Services provided to customers who had put 0 kasi wala ka naman last year. Cash paid for operating expenses incurred during the year, expense na yan. Accounts payable at year-end for operating expenses incurred on account during the year, expense na rin yan. Basta na-incur mo na, kahit hindi pa bayad, expense na. Cash paid to creditors, wala naman. So, yung total mo ng revenue under accrual basis of accounting ay 62,000, yun yung 50,250 plus 12,070, 62,320. Yung expenses naman ay 17,380 plus 2,199 na sorry. Ay 19,000, magkano yan? 19,579. So, may gross profit tayo na 42,741. Doon naman tayo sa 2025 cash basis. So, syempre, ito ay na-receive na cash during the year. Revenue niyan. Yung accounts receivable, hindi pa rin yan kasi hindi ka naka-receive ng cash. Cash collected from customers for services provided on account on the previous year. So, dun sa 12,070 natin, na pautang last year, nakakolekt na tayo. Ito, nakolekta na natin. So, revenue, ito ay revenue na. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ito yon 12,000, ito na siya ngayon. Cash collected from customer for services to be provided the following year. O naka-receive ka na kahit hindi mo pa na-provide yung service. Services provided to customers who paid cash in advance the previous year. Okay. So, ito naman, nakapag-provide ka ng service, pero nabayaran na, ito yan, no? Ito yung 4,580. Ayan. Ngayon, hindi mo naman na-receive yung cash, nag-provide ka ng service. Last year mo pa na-recognize yung revenue. So, this year, hindi mo i-recognize kasi wala ka naman na-receive na cash. Number 6, cash paid for operating expenses. Siyempre, expense yan for the current year. Accounts payable at year-end for operating expense. Hindi mo siya i-recognize kasi hindi ka naman naglabas ng cash. Cash paid to creditors for operating expenses incurred in account during the previous year. So, yung 2,199 mo na payable last year, binayaran mo this year. So, ngayon mo i-recognize yung expense. So, magkano ang iyong revenue? So, meron kang 55,000 plus 12,070 plus 1,760. Meron kang 69,260 at yung expenses mo ay 18,990 plus 2,199. So, meron kang 21,189 na expenses. So, may gross profit ka na 48,071. Sa accrual basis of accounting naman, syempre, i-recognize na natin ito as revenue. Dito na tayo sa kabilang side, okay? Dito na para pareho. Ito ay sa cash basis. Ito ay revenue. Accounts receivable at year-end, syempre revenue yan. Kahit hindi pa natin na-kolekta. Cash collected from customer for services on the previous year. So, hindi na natin ito i-recognize as revenue. Cash collected from customer for to be provided the following year. Hindi rin yan kasi hindi mo pa na-provide yung service. Services provided to customers who had paid cash in advance for the previous year. So, ito, revenue to. Ngayon mo siya i-recognize na revenue kasi ngayon mo na-provide yung service. Last year, hindi mo siya na-recognize. Cash paid for operating expenses, syempre expenses. Accounts payable, syempre kahit hindi pa bayad, i-recognize mo na sa expense. Cash paid to creditors for operating expense incurred in account during the previous year, hindi mo siya expense this year kasi expense yan last year, although ngayon mo lang siya binayaran. So, under ng accrual basis, yung 2025 mo, meron kang 78,000 0.90 na revenue. May expenses ka na 22,110. So, may gross profit ka na 55,980. Ayan. So, sana may natutunan kayo sa ating maikling kwentuhan today. Tandaan nyo, cash basis, kung may cash, cash. Kasama yan sa kwentahan. Kung walang cash, hindi kasama sa kwentahan. Sa accrual basis naman, kahit hindi ka nakatanggap ng cash, basta nag-provide ka ng service, go, revenue na yan. Kung ikaw na yung naka-incur na expense, kahit hindi mo pa napabayaran, expense na yan agad. So, very easy, di ba? Good luck, guys. Kaya nyo yan. Fighting. Bye.